Welcome back, everybody, for our penultimate Lords of the West campaign video. I would say that overall the quality of this DLC has been quite high so far. So time for Filthy to screw it up in the end. No. So last time we had Bohemond and the Emperor. Now we're going to be going to Bohemond in the east, because we're going on a crusade, and we're getting a bunch of sergeants at our town centers, probably.
Bohemond never forgave Count Roger for siding with his younger brother. But other events would draw Bohemond away before he could threaten Norman unity. As bands of knights and foot soldiers passed through Sicily on their way to the Holy Land, Roger arranged for Bohemond to linger amongst them. Lured by the promises of lands and eternal glory on crusade, Bohemond too set out for the east. Bohemond retraced the path through the Byzantine Empire that he had taken only a few years before, while warring against the Emperor Alexios Komnenos. Now, however, he came to Constantinople as an honored guest, kneeling before his old adversary, and promising to restore the Empire's territories in the Holy Land. Bohemond, of course, shared his father's cunning, and had no intention of following through with such a promise. When the Crusaders besieged the ancient city of Antioch,
did we use the Holy Hand Grenade?
It should be his. Mustering the cunning of his heritage, Bohemond told the Emperor's men that the other Crusaders planned to assassinate them, causing them to return home. He then bribed a local garrison commander to open Antioch's gates, but only after he had secured the sworn promises of the other Crusader princes that the first among them to enter the city would rule it. Unfortunately for Bohemond and the Crusaders, a great Turkish army was on its way. Already worn down by 8 long months of siege, Bohemond would need every ounce of his courage and his skill to survive.
Ounce? Didn't realize you were using Imperial units. Okay. Defend Antioch until Alexios Komnenos arrives. Or Komnenos? I don't know. Defeat Ahmed ibn Marwan's garrison. 300?! Oh no, this isn't gonna be like, this is gonna be like the Last Roman scenario where we get like a bajillion pop limit, but are gonna, yeah. There's a rhythm to the siege, oh boy. Uh-oh. Use the breaks in the fighting to rebuild your defenses, gather resources. This seems very familiar. The relics in the monasteries are your only source of gold. A stone can be found among the city's ancient ruins. This is literally just like the Last Romans. As the siege continues, you will run low on available resources. Use the market to trade what you need, but know that price inflation is inevitable during a prolonged siege, or if you're buying GameStop shares. By taking the citadel from Ahmed ibn Marwan, you gain access to resources in the southeastern hills. Researching faith and finding the Holy Lance provides a one-time temporary bonus to all of your units. Use it wisely. Bohemond and the Crusaders have taken the ancient city of Antioch after a lengthy siege. They have found the city's stockpiles depleted. Unfortunately for the Crusaders, the Seljuk Turk warlord Kerbogha has arrived with a massive army to retake the city. He has divided his army into several wings surrounding the city's walls and 6 gates. His armies will attack in repeating waves of mixed troops. Despite his strength, Kerbogha is hesitant to press his advantage, as too many casualties may break his diverse army pulled from competing warlords. He will instead withdraw and reorganize for subsequent attacks on a predictable schedule. Because Kerbogha arrived before the Crusaders could defeat the garrison entirely, Antioch's citadel in the east is still held by the Muslim garrison led by Ahmed ibn Marwan. This force consists of Mamelukes, camel riders, and archers, and is protected by a castle. While this garrison is unlikely to leave its position, making it less of a threat, it blocks access to additional resources in the hills behind the city. Finally, a relieving army led by the Byzantine Emperor Alexios Komnenos is rumored to be on its way, likely to claim back the city for the Empire. Bohemond is determined to push back the Turks before his old adversary arrives.
Stay close to the walls, men. The Turks are trying to lure us out to be shot full of arrows.
Okay.
Never chase the Turks into the open. You will kill them at the walls. Now, arrange the defenders. The Turks will attack again soon.
Okay, so we have 30 villagers. Okay, there's a lot we need to figure out here. What's all that? I don't know. So we are an Imperial Age. Do we have Impriest? No, we don't have Imtex. 185 pop right now we have. So Kerbogha's guard is the super big one. Okay, yeah, these are the guys we need to take, and they'll have resources out here. So let's get a couple trebuchets. I don't know if Bohemond gets extra stats like he did in all the previous scenarios. Yes, we'll get that. Do we have, like, inner monasteries, or are they all kind of close to the gates? Also, what does Antioch do? And how do we get the Holy Hand Grenade? That's really what I want. Because 3 shall be the numbering of the counting. The number counting shall be 3. 2 thou shalt not count, unless proceeding directly to 3. It's Godfrey of Bouillon. He's gonna make us some stock. So these guys don't look too scary. Famous last words, I know. So thankfully, we did eventually beat the Last Romans. Eventually. At some point. So let's try and be a bit proactive when it comes to taking down Ahmed ibn Marwan. Try and be a bit proactive. There we go. Got some Teutonic Knights. We're still Normans. We're actually not even Sicilians. But yeah, as I suspected, these guys are just a dummy AI. We have Aeroslits already? I'm like, wait a minute. Do we have keeps as this civ? No, we don't. We don't even have towers with this civ. What am I talking about? But we do have Aeroslits, because Aeroslits actually does affect donjons. Okay, we've got 3 castles, I believe. Oh boy, there's a lot to manage here. Okay, we have our archery ranges. Probably be making a lot of use of those, as we are playing defensively here, naturally. Okay, looks like we probably have 4 of each different kind of production building. Sorry if I'm just going around in circles. Get Arbalest.
Salutamo.
Gamu.
Giudinaturi.
Yeah, I'll definitely, like, use sergeants to build donjons, because they're, I think, going to be pretty important defensively, unless I can build more castles. I can, actually. Still going to build donjons, as they're probably going to be a bit better, since we can spread them out. It's tank red. As opposed to tank blue. Yeah, but this is gonna be an adventure. I can feel it.
Pronta su.
Pronto, sogno. Minatura. My fox.
Okay, got a minute 13. See how long we have to hold.
Pronta su. Ordini. Va bene. Sì, sì.
Okay, all that kind of ran out at the same time. I don't know if they'll actually be making anything, but I don't know. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, 5 plus 7 with 3 arrows is full upgrades.
Salutiamo. Muratori.
Sì, sì. Salutiamo. Muratori. Ordini.
Sì, muratori.
What I do?
The heathen comes! Show the Turks our resolve!
And how we have none! Run away!
Sì, ho capito. A vostro servizio. Ho fax. Sì, signore.
Okay.
Sì, ho fax. Attaccare!
Baldwin of Hainaut. That's familiar. Was that from the Burgundian campaign? Or Edward Longshanks? I don't know. We're gonna garrison towers. Okay, we just let everybody in because we're great at this game.
Pronta su.
Stone, stone, stone.
Sì, capito. Ho fax.
Wait. Oh, I guess we just win when the army arrives.
Sì, sì, fax.
Ah! Now, as Sicilians, we don't get fortified walls.
A vostro servizio. Ho fax.
So let us endeavor
Sì, sì, fax.
to not let them get destroyed. Wait, what?
Capito.
Also, Kerbogha's guards only in Castle Age. Guess let's send some arbs that way. And pick them off from a distance. Oh, here's more stone.
Minatori.
Is that it? Is this all you can conjure, Saruman? Alright, let's see what we got here.
Ordini. Minatori.
Alright,
Giusta.
why are you stuck?
Giusta. Immediatamente. Sì,
Oh, come on, woman.
immediatamente. Giusto. Va bene.
Can I, like, build a palisade?
Where is that Emperor Alexius? You must regret bloodying him across Illyria, if this is his way to get vengeance against me.
You know, he's just taking his time, man. Don't rush the guy. He's an emperor. He's got stuff to do. Ah, okay. Lots of stuff happening here. Let's get some sergeants.
Immediatamente. Va bene.
Thank goodness we freed ourselves. I know it doesn't sound like much, but when we literally cannot recreate villagers and yet are still very reliant on them, kind of important.
My lord,
Ah.
we have access to the rich hills behind Antioch. We should send the villagers there at once.
Let's see what's over that way. Oh yeah, let's also go for some onagers. And at least fire multiple arrows. And... Ooh. Oh. Let's build some donjons. Ooh, Scooter's gonna come in huge, I think. Because we can have such a high pop limit. Okay, there's some stone this way. Well, there goes the gate. Well, there goes that one. This is going to be a real great scenario. Already getting so many flashbacks. Get some extra range on our onagers. Yep, you wanna... Sure, whatever, man.
Ordini.
I mean, we can replace the gates. And we probably should once the attacks end. And we can replace the towers with donjons.
Pronto, va bene.
Ooh, there is some gold.
The Turks run.
Good.
Let them go. We have much to rebuild.
And attacks remaining 1. Wait. How long do I need? I mean, it just says I need to survive until the army arrives.
Sì, sì. Giusto. Muratura.
For Last of the Romans, we had to hold for like 2 hours game time, I think?
Minatori. Muratori.
I mean, I feel like this is all ghoulish overkill if I need to only hold 2 attacks.
Salutiamo.
I guess that one wasn't attacked yet. Let's do some more scouting here. Wait, 3 + 2 range? What?
Soldiers, we fight and die here while the Byzantine Emperor dawdles. Never forget this Byzantine treachery.
I mean, honestly, we're doing just fine. Oh, build, please. Probably gonna want to get that. Huh, I wonder if Treadmill Crane affects sergeants. I know it says villagers construct faster, but that's just the wording it's always had. I wonder if it actually
Sì, sì.
does affect sergeants. That would be a good thing to test. I've been doing a lot of testing. Like, I've honestly spent a good 2+ hours just in the scenario editor on this patch already with the new DLC and all that.
Manuvale.
But there's always more to do. Just add those to my hotkey control groupy things. Ooh, there is some more gold over there too. Build another sergeant. No. Build another donjon. And we have no donjons over here.
Ordini immediatamente.
own. Where's the lumber camp? Here's the lumber camp.
The Emperor Alexios Komnenos has retired with his armies back to Constantinople.
Ah.
They believe us already dead.
It now says 2 attacks remaining.
Alive, and he knows I command the city. He is a spiteful coward, leaving us to die in the sand.
Giusto. Minatori. Pronta su. Salutamo. Pronta su. Minatori.
Minaduri. Let's get a couple donjons over here. Get our last defense upgrade. Husbandry. Probably pull a few villagers off of wood, just because we're going to consume it at a much slower rate. Still got some Teutonic Knights. How many arrows do arbs add? Because you can garrison 10 units in donjons, guys. Oh, good grief. That's a lot of arrows. Yeah, I suppose this is probably why the Civ can't have thumb ring.
A peasant claims that the holy lance that pierced Christ is buried in this city. I am skeptical, my lord, but the priests say we should have faith in this vision. At the very least, it will inspire the soldiers to fight harder, if only for a short while. My lord should be tactical in choosing when to reveal this holy lance.
Okay. So that's gonna be our panic button. Just add all the donjons to the hotkey. Got 16 of these guys. Feels good, man. But yeah, we still have tons and tons of stone left to mine. Also, I don't think we get attacked from the southeast.
The heathen comes! Show the Turks our resolve!
Yeah, I definitely don't want to be stingy with my donjons. Okay. Oops. Yeah, look at these guys doing work. Okay, there's more stone somewhere. Here's some stone. Now, sergeants can repair donjons, in case you didn't know. I did know that one. Yep, oh, go out. Yeah, like, as a defensive civ, Sicilians are kind of interesting. Like, in general, like, Sicilians feel so enigmatic. Like, you have the dungeons, which can be, like, really good defensively, but you don't have fortified wall, and you can't make regular towers, you don't get bombard towers, you don't get architecture, even. Your eco is, like, pretty good, but not amazing. Sergeants have a ton of armor, but not much attack. Oh, what's that? Oh, well, rip you. Oh, wait, since when were we able to kill Kerbogha? Since when was this been an option? So you don't have to wait around all day, man. Yeah, they're bringing a pretty big attack over there. But it's mostly just random units. Where's the closest siege workshop? Okay, this one, I guess. Get him!
Salutiamo. Muratori.
I still have my trebs somewhere. Oh. Get him! Get him! Get him! But yeah, like, I can already imagine, once they fall back, we start to do a push with trebs and donjons, all that good stuff. And then we research Faith once we get close. To get what I assume is going to be some extra attack. Oh. Well, hi there.
Muratori.
Where did those trebs go? Oh, here they are. Okay, we, like, have never gotten attacked over here. Whoop. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we only need to hold here for a few more seconds. It's not like we're defending any one particular thing, right? It just says defend. Okay.
Turks run. Let them go. We have much to rebuild.
Yes, we do. And by rebuild, I mean build aggressively. Alright, let's see what awaits us ahead. Alright, that is a lot of stuff, I will admit. But that's why we're going to attack that way. Because we can. Give me some good onager hits. There we go. Oh, we should have gotten Scootage. 500, 400. Yeah, I guess we can get it. Those are some tank cav archers. Okay. Oh, crap. We've broken through, sort of. Oh, rip those guys. I mean, yeah, that's a big army, I know. Did I make a horrible mistake? Probably. Do I care? Nope. I will in a few minutes, most likely. But for now, nope. Alright. Still feel like I'm missing a ton of my army. I don't know. Go that way. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting closer to Kerbogha. He has 1,000 HP, though. You know. Can at least keep this one full, like at least one donjon fully garrisoned. And they just frickin' nuke these guys. I mean, they deal as much damage per arrow as they keep without arrow slits. And they have way more arrows, obviously. So they may be worse against certain specific targets, but they're probably, in general, better. Also, didn't I have, like, stone in my base or something? I missed, like, right here. Oh yeah, we should also get guilds.
The heathen comes! Show the Turks our result!
Where did you guys come from?
Ordini.
More stone over here. Oh yeah, because all these bonus arrows or extra arrows are doing bonus damage against buildings. Did you guys just spawn out of thin air? Are we facing apparitions? Oh, come on. Build the goddamn thing. Maybe I should go get some elite skirms? Nah. These guys do work. I mean, we're losing the city over here, but I really don't care. Okay. Looks like there's only one more wave between us and the Kerbogha. And these guys don't replenish themselves, almost certainly. We are running low on stone, but we only need a few more donjons. Yeah, hopefully this will arrange these guys, and then you can see Kerbogha. Yeah, that's not going to be that great, guys. Come on, get him. I mean, sergeants are pretty good defensively because they'll just sit there and tank damage while your donjons, you know, fire a bunch of arrows. Let's go treb him. That sounds like the reasonable thing to do. Oh yeah, we're being attacked. Forgot about that. Oh, don't run away, Kerbogha. Attila the Kerbogha. Oops, nope, you're not sergeants. Build. It seems like building with sergeants is a little clunky. Okay, there's lag going on. There is definitely lag going on. But that's fine, we're about to kill him. Yay! Oh, I forgot about the Holy Lance. Whoopsies. So if you really wanted to focus on defending, it's honestly probably the hardest thing to do is just to defend instead of just go kill him. Just because donjons are so good. Anyway, that was like a less intense version of the Last Romans, but it's still pretty intense, don't get me wrong. I was a little nervous at the end, but we got it done, we got it done.
While Bohemond did not inherit his father's lands, he did inherit his attributes, and these won him a princedom. But Bohemond was not done after conquering Antioch. He sought every opportunity to conquer new lands, but his fearless aggression led him to being ambushed and captured by the Turks. His old enemy, the Emperor Alexios Komnenos, even offered to pay Bohemond's ransom if the Norman prince was brought to Constantinople in chains. Once again, Bohemond bested his old enemy, tricking his Turkish captors into releasing him for a smaller ransom. Years later, Bohemond again fought against the Emperor, but was surrounded by the Emperor's armies. He agreed to become a vassal of Emperor Alexios, but Bohemond's cunning had one last triumph. So that the treaty binding Bohemond to the Emperor would not include Antioch, Bohemond never again set foot in the city. He died in Sicily, leaving his son to succeed him in his hard-won Eastern princedom.
That was a lot of story that happened right there, but that is fine. That's a pretty good KD if I've ever seen one. Still managed to collect quite a few resources. Oh, green give us those resources. I didn't even notice that. He had 7 relics, 30 villagers. I think we lost 1 bill. Not too sure what all that is, but that's just, I guess, a lot of cav archers running this way. And then running this way? I don't know. It's a lot of cav archers. It's a lot of cav archers. It seems like the whole southern and eastern portion of the map is kind of free for you to use once you take down green, though. And that really wasn't too hard. We were able to get it done pretty much as the first attack hit us. 849 large. Anyway, guys, that was Bohemond in the East. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next up will be our last scenario in Lords of the West, Wonder of the World. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.